The Candy Forest. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a magical forest called the Candy Forest. This forest was unlike any other. Its trees grew lollipops instead of leaves, rivers flowed with chocolate, and bushes sprouted gumdrops and jelly beans. The air was sweet, and the sky always looked like a swirl of cotton candy. In this forest lived a little girl named Lila, who loved to explore. Lila was no ordinary girl. She had a heart full of kindness and a knack for solving riddles. Her best friend was Marshmallow, a talking bunny made entirely of marshmallows. One sunny day, the usually cheerful forest looked dull. The lollipop trees were losing their colors, the chocolate rivers were turning bitter, and the candy bushes had stopped growing. Lila was worried. She asked Marshmallow what was happening. "It's the candy crystal," Marshmallow said, his soft, fluffy voice trembling. "The crystal is the heart of the forest, and someone has stolen it. Without the candy crystal, the forest would lose its magic and everything would turn to dust." Lila knew she had to find it. Lila and Marshmallow set off on an adventure to find the missing crystal. They first visited the Marzipan Mountains, where the wise old sugar owl lived. The owl told them, "The crystal was stolen by the greedy licorice dragon, who hides in the sour caves." The journey to the sour caves was not easy. They had to cross the minty marshes, where the ground was slippery, and avoid the bubblegum swamps, where sticky bubbles could trap them forever. But Lila was clever and used her riddle-solving skills to navigate the dangers. When they reached the sour caves, they found the licorice dragon sleeping on a pile of stolen sweets. The candy crystal glowed faintly under his claw. Lila didn't want to fight the dragon. She believed in using kindness instead. "Excuse me, Mr. Dragon," Lila said softly. The dragon woke up and glared at them. "Why did you take the candy crystal?" "I was lonely," the dragon growled. "I thought if I had all the sweets, someone might visit me." Lila smiled. "You don't need to steal to make friends. If you return the crystal, I promise to visit you every week and bring you the best candy from the forest." The dragon thought for a moment and then smiled back. "You would do that for me?" Lila nodded. Touched by her kindness, the dragon returned the crystal. As soon as the candy crystal was back in its place, the forest came alive again. The lollipop trees regained their colors, the chocolate rivers flowed sweetly, and the bushes sprouted more candy than ever. The dragon kept his promise, and Lila visited him every week, bringing marshmallow and plenty of sweets. From that day on, the candy forest became a symbol of kindness and friendship, and everyone lived happily ever after.